All right, let's set the scene. Picture it. It's the summer of 1986. Now, this is way before streaming, way before we all had smartphones, and definitely before some algorithm was telling us what we should watch. Back then, the movie theater, well, that was the undisputed center of the entertainment universe.
You know, it was so much more than just watching a movie. It was a huge, shared experience. The second you walked in, you got that smell of popcorn, you saw the glow of the neon, the whole building was just buzzing with this incredible feeling of anticipation.
And in 1986, wow, Hollywood delivered this absolutely extraordinary lineup of films. These weren't just movies that dominated the box office. They would go on to literally define an entire generation.
You know, some people argue that 1986 wasn't just another great year for film, it was a perfect storm. It was this amazing convergence of blockbuster spectacle, unbelievable creative diversity, and a technological revolution that was about to change Hollywood forever.
I mean, these weren't just movies. They were cultural touchstones. They gave us the high-flying fighter pilot, the super charismatic high school rebel, the determined space marine. These are archetypes that totally captured our imagination and are still a part of our vocabulary today.
And it really all started with Hollywood absolutely perfecting the art of the blockbuster spectacle.
Top Gun was way more than a hit. It was a full-blown phenomenon. As the highest-grossing film of the year, yeah, it dominated the box office, but it also dominated the entire cultural conversation.
And the film's impact went so far beyond just ticket sales. It was this unstoppable cultural package. It had the fashion, a soundtrack that topped the charts, and, as this quote right here shows, it even boosted military recruitment.
And it wasn't just Top Gun. When you see another absolute monster of a spectacle film like James Cameron's Aliens pulling in a massive $85 million, you realize, oh wow, the studios had definitely cracked a powerful formula for action and sci-fi.
But here's the thing, the true strength of 1986 wasn't just about the explosions. It was about the incredible diversity of films that all became classics in their own right.
I mean, just think about this. In the same year, a comedy about a high school kid skipping class became the #10 movie. At the exact same time, a harrowing, brutally realistic depiction of the Vietnam War was #3. The range there is just astounding.
And that diversity went even deeper. You had John Hughes basically defining the entire teen drama genre, you had Stephen King delivering a timeless coming-of-age story, and you had visionary directors just pushing the boundaries of horror and sci-fi. It was like no matter what you were into, there was a future classic waiting for you.
You had true masters of their craft just firing on all cylinders. David Cronenberg's practical effects in The Fly were so groundbreaking, so viscerally effective, they didn't just win an Academy Award for Best Makeup, they still hold up as a masterclass in body horror today. It's just incredible stuff.
But what gave this incredible year such staying power? Well, the answer wasn't just in the theater, it was in what happened next.
I'm talking about the explosion of home video. The VCR and the local rental store, they gave films a second life. They allowed all of us to discover and rewatch movies on our own terms.
And this new second life for movies created a really powerful phenomenon, the cult classic. All of a sudden, a movie that completely bombed in theaters could slowly find a passionate, dedicated audience, literally one video rental at a time. Take a movie like Highlander. In theaters, it was a dud. It landed at a dismal 98th place at the box office. But on VHS, it became a sensation. It ended up spawning sequels, a TV series, and a legacy that proves a film story didn't have to end on closing night.
So why are we still talking about 1986 today? Well, it's because the echo of that year is absolutely everywhere.
The films of 1986 really laid the groundwork for our modern franchises. Top Gun came back 36 years later to rule the box office all over again. The so-called box office flop Highlander has a major remake in the works, and even a fairly minor character in an overlooked thriller, Hannibal Lecter in Manhunter, became one of the greatest villains in cinema history.
1986 truly was lightning in a bottle. It was a perfect storm, where blockbuster spectacle met creative diversity, where going to the theater was an event that found a second life on video, and where the stories we saw on screen would shape our culture for decades. It really leaves you wondering, could a year like that ever happen again?